Hello, this is Victor Ulloa. This is my presentation for assignment 2, UR for local data. To start, I built this app using Swift UI and Swift Data. I loaded the data from the previous assignment, the database. I exported it as JSON and I added it to the project right here. And in the first instance where the user just install the app, this is gonna check if there are no items, and it's going to load the data from that JSON and it's just gonna insert it. So as we can see here, there is no app, it's not installed yet, so this is gonna be a fresh install. And this is the list. It's been sorted alphabetically, and if we want to add an entry, just click on the add button. We're not gonna focus on the content itself. We're just gonna add any information. We click on save to save the entry, and as you can see, it's just been added in its proper location. To view more information about it, we just click in the entry, and to edit this information, we click on edit button. It's gonna appear as a bottom sheet. We can add anything we want, and also click on save, and it's gonna automatically update not just this screen but also the previous screen. As you can see, the name's changed. To delete the entry or any entry, we can swipe and delete. We can do the full swipe. We can click on edit and delete as a list implementation. So we have add, edit, and delete. This is what was required. So a little explanation about the code. We don't ignore this. This is just warnings, no errors, so we should be all good. As we can see, the model right here, it's been selected as a unique attribute, the movie ID. It's a class that is implemented from Codable, so we can decode from the JSON file. Also, it has a model tag. This is required for Swift data, so it recognizes that this is a class that's going to be stored locally. If you go to the first the app class or struct for Swift UI, in this case, we see that we're declaring the schema right here. So the movie is declared as part of the schema, and this is being added to the content of the scene. And this is the main view where we have our list. We iterate through the movies and we are sorting them here alphabetically. We have a navigation link so we can click and interact with the app. And we have the on delete, which is allowing the list to have the swipe to delete. And we also have on the toolbar, we have the edit button. So this is just gonna enable the edit for the list that is embedded in the view. So we go to the detail view, which is where we have all the information. It is just a simple view with as a form. We have the title out of the form with some customized fonts, and the rest is just the default that we have from iOS. Nothing too customized. And for the edit and add view, this is also working as an add view since it's the same bottom sheet. We just populate differently. For adding something new, I have a flag saying if it's new. So the default is false, of course, since it's an edit view. But the preview is showing as if it was empty, right? So we just populate the view when we have the different interactions for the button. If it's new, then we create a new object and we insert it in the context, and we dismiss the view. And if it's an old view, we just refer to the query that we have up here. We modify the query, and it should automatically modify the entry since that's the behavior that Swift data has. There is some customization in the buttons, as you can see, but nothing major. I don't like using anything too extra on UI since Apple has everything already set, all the fonts. I only like using the proper tags for it. As you can see, I don't customize a lot. I just add the title font, the alignments, everything is ready and goes according to the human interface guidelines that are the guidelines that's been set for Apple. So it is a natural view. As you can see, it feels part of the system. There is no need for much customization. Maybe a little bit for the list item view that I had. I used clip shape to round the corners of the image. It looks like this because this is just a natural view. This is just a preview. And I use H stacks and V stacks and space around the side so it gets pushed to the left. And this is the way that I'm loading the image. Since it's an async image, the placeholder is the progress view that when we first launched the app, there is just a small second where you can see the loading. There you go. That's the placeholder. I like that progress view. Other people tend to use also a gray background on top of the progress view, but that felt more natural. We make the image resizable and we give it an aspect ratio so it fits. And just a corner radio 5 just to make it look a little prettier. Yeah, this is the app that I built to display the data and edit it. Thank you.